I know it's not Halloween yet. It's June. Let's do Halloween in June, right? So today, I asked my community to send me some paranormal stories that happened to them. I got multiple paranormal stories. If you guys want to hear some paranormal stories, let me know in the comments. We have a couple. At the moment. We're probably gonna have some more as we go on. Let's start with the first story, right? We're gonna go on Google Forms first, then we're gonna go on Discord. Let's start with the first story. Other houses on her street had a strange thing going on too. A few homes away from her lived a family. One night, the daughter went to bed with a bad headache. The next day, she was dead. She passed away from an aneurysm. After her funeral, the family went away to get their minds off the tragedy. And the father asked my uncle to check their pets. My mom and dad, who were dating at the time, went with him. My mother had heard there was a grand piano and she wanted to play it. My dad was studying to be a veterinarian. After entering the house, my uncle and my father headed to the basement to see the animals, and my mother went to the piano on the ground floor. She was playing it and she felt something brush her ankles. She thought a cat must have left the basement and walked past her. She kept playing. Then she felt it again. She looked under the piano and saw nothing. When she started again, she felt hands clasp her legs tightly. She dashed to the basement door, called my uncle and father and waited for them. But outside, my uncle could tell my mom was rattled and asked what's wrong. She told him what had happened and he turned white. He told her the daughter who had died used to play the game with her father when he played the piano. She crawled underneath and grabbed his ankles and pushed his feet up and down the pedals. Ooh, okay, that was a good story. Shit, when I was 6, a ghost showed up in my mirror. Then a day later, I kept seeing her. Then I what, nigga? Why he said then I just left it like that? All right, did the greedy. Whoever sent that, you're getting banned. Once I find out who sent that. I was watching Rent and he was funny. So y'all think I'm not funny? You're getting banned, bro. I was by myself in my house. And then I went to scare my sis. So I got to her chamber and saw a dark figure in her chamber. I forgot no one was in the house. Oh, that's a good one. This was like a couple of months after my uncle died, right? So I was home alone talking to this girl on the phone, right? I kept hearing movement like in the hallway, right? Mind you, this was after my uncle died, right? And my door was cracked open. I opened the door a little bit, just a pinch, right? Just a pinch. And I see like I see my uncle just standing in that hallway with a creepy ass smile. From that day on, bro, I didn't fuck around with shit, bro. I didn't fuck with the paranormal, right? I'm Haitian, right? So paranormal activity like that, like we actually believe in it. From that day on, I didn't fuck around with anything that was paranormal, bro. I don't fuck with Ouija boards. I don't fuck with nothing like that, bro. Let's keep going to the stories, though. So I woke up to my dick in the air going in circles and my ass clapping. Then I was slapping it and it felt unreal. 5 seconds, I woke up sweating. Then I got dressed because it wasn't real. So you got fucked by a succubus. Crazy. But it's okay, bro. It's okay. My cousin, she was 17 and I was 15. She asked me for a towel because she was in the shower. Then I knocked on the door and seen her tits out. I told her I'm sorry because she looked at me and she said, nah, come in here. I was like, you sure? This not even a story. You're just a weirdo. You're weird. You a freaky frog, nigga. Can't come in stream. RentJPG can't come in stream today because I'm busy. But I'm still going to send this. So when I was younger, I had these dolls that my neighbors gave me. They were small porcelain dolls, okay? Why the fuck are you fucking with porcelain dolls, bro? I don't fuck with dolls, bro. Teddy bears are much better, right? Let's keep reading, bro. Let's keep reading, right? There are small porcelain dolls with rosy cheeks. They always gave me the creeps, but my parents always made me keep them to be polite. I think they were hunted by something or connected to a demonic spirit. About a year ago, I was in my room sleeping and felt something grab me. Yo, I felt some shit had me. Some shit grabbed me too, bro. Dolls are weird, bro. Dolls are weird, bro. I can't be around dolls, especially the creepy looking ones, like my knee or side kind of. I immediately jolted awake, crying. Don't judge me. Nothing ever happened past that, so I forgot it. But last week something happened. I was sleeping and woke up. When I noticed blood on the bed, I was really confused. Then I looked in the mirror and there was dead ass marks all over my legs. There's literally nothing sharp in my room. I have done my research, but I've done my research a little, but I'm convinced that I'm going insane. I have really vivid nightmares too, so I think they might be connected. I have these nightmares like a goat demon. Please help. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? One night I took a nap after a RentJPG stream. IG-11 sent from my future. He took off his do-rag. Right, that night, I went to sleep and I turned the light off. I saw a perfectly sharpened pencil outside the window. It was weird. I was like, okay. The next day, I woke up and I start seeing pencils everywhere. Open my computer and it's a picture of Sid from our future. IG-11, a pack of pencils. All of them combined equals RentJPG. Did you just make this story to just cook me alive? I'm cleaning out the attic of this ancient house I just moved into. Dusty boxes, creaky floorboards, and the whole cliche. In one corner, I found this old trunk practically begging to be opened. Inside, there's a journal, yellow with age, and handwriting looks familiar. I start reading. It's like I'm transported back in time. The writer Eleanor lived here decades ago. She's recounting some seriously creepy stuff. One night, she hears footsteps and feels cold hands on her cheek. She follows the eerie glow in the attic. She finds a letter addressed to herself. They're not from the living. They're from some trapped spirit desperate for release. I slammed the trunk shut, promising to never go back. But now every creak of the floorboards make my skin crawl. It's like Eleanor's ghost is still here, waiting for someone else to uncover her chilling tale. Whoa! When I was 6, a ghost flew around my house, or at least I thought it. Turned out to be just a fucking radio playing Casper the Ghost. Also, when I was 6, water bottle flew across the room. I was terrified. Word to my mom, I was shivering my timbers, as they would say in the UK. And I swear to God, shit was flying across my room. I was punching air, bro. That night I peed myself. I hate that shit so bad, but we move on. The next day, the exact time, some shit flew across my room, like some truck that cannot be moved by wind or something. I swear it flew onto my bed. I was listening to NY Drill and it was a dream. Next year, the exact same song came out. It was never leaked or none. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You're attached to some desperate spirits, bro. You're attached to some spirits, and it's okay, bro. It's okay to have spirits attached to you. Me personally, I will get rid of the demons. Let's see. All right. So back in Haiti, right? There was a voodoo priest that used to live in the city that I was, right? Like on my block, like near my block and shit. So one day, right, somebody stole money from him, right? Like people, like if you know anything about voodoo priests, you shouldn't fuck with them, right? So one day somebody stole some money from him, right? He knew who stole it, right? That person went missing for 3 days. Right? That person went missing for 3 days. And after 3 days, they found his body hanging from a tree and a goat under it, right? So the voodoo priest comes and he took the goat because he said the goat was his because he recently bought it and slaughtered the goat. And after that, bro, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like every time, every time around like 7 at night, bro, you could hear like screaming from under the tree, whether there's nobody under the tree, whether there's people under the tree. And yeah, like, bro, that's probably, that's not the scariest one I have, because I had scarier encounters, bro. Like there was a time I was praying and I swear to God I seen death or something, bro. If that shit's real, what the fuck? It's real. It's real. That's the thing. I don't fuck with voodoo. Like I don't play around with like anything that has to do with voodoo, bro. I got a voodoo priest uncle and I don't joke around with him, bro. That is the scariest thing possible, bro. Like if you really think about it, bro, voodoo is like a scary thing. Whether if you're Nigerian, Ghanaian, like whether if you're like African, Caribbean, bro, voodoo is scary. Voodoo is scary and it's not something to be played with, bro.